rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank with the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. It's Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, Milroe. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out to punt team. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 6 now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He lost it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. He'll go down here at the 16. They get 37 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Trying again, following the sack. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Moreau now to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And oh, just a hair too much. On that kick, the punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He drives it up to the 24. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. For the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Running back sent in motion left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on.
Toss play. This is Walker. He will be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 29. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for us. They get the 1st.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Chased out to his right. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Go. Let's go.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Trying for it with Milroe. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Carlton Davis. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air, following the pick 6. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, the football's loose. And the Vikings have recovered. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Ready. Steady.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. So he chucks this to another county.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Seahawks take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Come on.
Milroe looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. To the left, he's got a roll. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I think that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Milroe with it on 1st. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
20-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now an inside give to Walker. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Milroe from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
17. Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that when you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milroe. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Throwing now, Milroe. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go, here we go.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw. Here's Milroe. He beams one deep right side. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Cougar, go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. First and 10. Here's Jones. Giving the couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so that brings up fourth and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes this in at the 25. Juke the defender.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Throwing here, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pistol now for Milroe. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. In disaster of building, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
Off the play fake, Milrow. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they pick him off again! Harrison Smith with the INT! And the Vikings take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
First and 10 now from the 30. Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, Jones gets it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Walker now from the gun. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. So he made the stop on the fumble return, but he paid the price for it. He's hurt on that play. He's going to need to get looked at to see what's wrong. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
Here's Milroe to throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Milroe with it on 1st. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 29. Flushed out of the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw on 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. When things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Milroe to throw on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Before that return amounts to much. They bring him down.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First throw for the backup now. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker, and it's 3rd down. Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Darnold to throw. It's taken in by Horn. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
Now Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Darnold looking to throw. To the left, he's got to roll up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find the target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick, he's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
Trying again, following the sack. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Went after try good by Reichard. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
J. Wester on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. A throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing it again here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can, it certainly was effective.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Jones once more. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Escapes. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All right, one more snap to play here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One final shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And they bring him down around the 34. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, bricks. You in the face, you gon' be so